All right, so if you're someone who books a lot of appointments, but not a lot of them show up, what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna fix that fully. Okay, I'm gonna show you the exact system that we use to have north of 80% of show up rates. Okay, I'm just gonna pull back the entire curtain and show you everything. And this is stuff that we use internally in our agency and with our private clients. I'm just gonna show everything to you. Okay, so by the end of this video, you will have a plug and play system in your agency that you can just be like, okay, this is the system. I'm just gonna plug that in my agency, and this is just gonna skyrocket your show up rate. Okay, so let's get into this.
All right, so let's actually get into this and discuss how we'd be able to like increase your show up rate. Because like if you can get more people to show up, your conversion rate actually like literally just increases. Because like let's say you're booking like 10 appointments in a week and only 4 of them are showing up, and you're closing one out of them. If you can increase your show up rate to 60%, then you can literally like close 1.5 clients, and that would be like 3 clients in 2 weeks instead of 2 clients in 2 weeks, right? So that literally just increased that to what was that, like 50% increase. So that's not bad, right? So you just need more people to actually come to the call. So let's discuss how to get 80% of the leads to actually show up. And this is what we're experiencing now. We get like 80% of the leads to actually show up to the call. So we've got like a document here that I'm going to walk you through. It has everything, like why people actually come to the call essentially. So when you understand this, you can run the system. And we also have scripts throughout this video so that like you can just implement them and increase your show up rate, right? So let's get into this. I'm just sort of like excited to bring this one to you. Okay, let's get into this. So in this video, we're going to discuss how to increase your show up rate to about 80%. Okay, and this is what we're getting, and this is the like exactly what we're doing right here. Like there are the scripts as well that I'm going to share with you, so don't worry about it, we got you. So while nurturing the leads in the process, so they actually close, right? So we're not just gonna like make them show up, we're also gonna nurture them so that way we actually close them, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so essentially what we're going to do is we're going to send them once they actually book the call with us. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to text them on WhatsApp or iMessage. So what we're going to do is we're going to take their number and we're going to see if they have a iMessage thing. Okay, and if they have iMessage, good, we're going to text them there. If not, we're going to text them on WhatsApp. Okay, so as soon as the call is booked, you need someone from your team to reach out to them on WhatsApp or iMessage and confirm the call. Okay, you need to send a personalized video. Ideally, it should be the person who's handling their call, like the rep who's going to take their call, essentially. So while I was doing this, I used to send it myself, right? It's pretty straightforward, right? So like just a short video via iMessage or WhatsApp. Here's an example for you. So you send this, you send a text below, and then they give you like a thumbs up to confirm the call. Okay, so here's the script for it. Hey name, this is Hassam here from HRA Acquisition. I just want to reach out and confirm your call with us for X time at X time zone. This has to be their time zone, okay? The time zone that they have booked a call in, okay? If the details are correct, please drop a thumbs up below. Also, if you could please join the call using a laptop or desktop, that would be greatly appreciated. Looking forward to hearing from you. Straightforward, right? This is all you're saying. Just try to look very upbeat and natural. Sort of like you are excited to reach out, like be happy, be smiling, and stuff like that. Okay, also drop this below the video so that way they actually know who the video is from and the way it finds, right? And they just like respond more. So just put like your name and your agency name. Okay, pretty simple. You can just copy this. Okay, for the appointments that you book through cold calls, like some of you guys are running cold calls. So what you do here is the number you use to call them, you text with that number, and ideally if that has iMessage on it, that would be good. Okay, so with that you just send this. Hey, it's Hassam here. We just spoke on the phone, just booked our call for X time zone, and sent you the calendar invite on email. I just want to text you here to make sure you received it. Okay, that's that, and they should confirm the call from here. Okay, if the call is not booked, for the same day and you have not heard back from them yet, so then you need to send a follow-up to them after like 24 hours of the video sent. So let's say you send this video and you haven't like got a thumbs up or whatever from them, you follow up with them after that in 24 hours. So you just say, hi name, just following up on the above, can you please confirm this time works and the time zone is correct too? Thanks. Just copy this and just send it to them. Okay, it's fairly straightforward. We're just like making them confirm the call essentially, because if we can get them to confirm the call, then like that's good. Then we know they're going to show up. So we're going to try our best to actually confirm the call and make sure that that the time actually works for them, right? Quick note: always make sure that they never book between 12 a.m. or 5 a.m. or double check that the time works for them as soon as possible. Okay, so obviously your calendar won't have 12 a.m. or 5 a.m. in your time zone, but in their time zone, if it's 12 a.m. or 12 a.m. to 5 a.m., then that's a problem. Okay, so try not to allow prospects to book more than 3 days in advance to ensure that they pitch for the call. Okay, so if you're like keeping your entire calendar open and like people can book for like 15 days in advance, don't do that. They're just not going to show up. Okay, so make sure that it's only 3 additional days. That's it. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Okay, so if they have not confirmed with you via Calendly, Google Calendar, or through the confirmation video that you sent within 24 hours of the booking, only if they booked out longer than 24 hours. For example, they booked for Wednesday on Monday. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. If they've only booked for more than 24 hours ahead of that and have not yet confirmed anywhere by Tuesday, then consider moving them over to a spare calendar for the sales reps. Okay, or canceling the call using the cancellation method. So what a spare calendar is like, let's say you have 2 sales reps and you have 1 spare calendar. So the sales reps have their 2 calendars, and then there's 1 spare calendar. So if one of the call no shows for a sales rep, they can take a call from the spare calendar essentially. So that's what the spare calendar is. You can like move them onto that if they haven't confirmed it, or you can just cancel their appointment because they haven't confirmed it, right? And you can use this message to like cancel the call, right, essentially. And the reason we're canceling the call is so that way we have the slot open for other people who want to book a call. And if you're in a position where you are not booking that many calls, don't do this, okay? If you're not booking that many calls, you don't need any of this, okay? You do need all of the stuff that I discussed above, but like you don't need the cancellation method specifically, okay? So if you are booking a lot of calls, and if you are booking a lot of calls but the show up rate is an issue, you just cancel the call and open the slot for someone else who would actually show up to the call. Okay, so you just use this script for canceling the call. Okay, also here's a cancellation for prospects between 12 and 5 a.m. So if they book like between 12 to 5 a.m. in their time zone, you send them this: thank you for booking a call with us to discuss your business. I can see that you've booked a call at X a.m. in your time zone. I will therefore cancel your call, as it seems like you may have selected an incorrect time for your strategy session. If, however, you've booked at the correct time, please rebook here. And then you obviously give them the reschedule link. Thanks, your agency name, team. Copy this script to send them that, and you're covered, right? Cool. So this was the WhatsApp and iMessage text. Now let's discuss omni-channel domination. Okay, we need to like get them everywhere, every single place, right? When I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. Okay, so you need to find the prospect on LinkedIn and send them a connection request, and then send a note that says, "Hey, name, I saw you booked a call with HRA Acquisition. Here you can put your agency name. I'll be handling your call, so I thought it would be great to connect, right? Talk whenever they book the call, right? Next Wednesday, 2 p.m., etc., right? Then you need to find them on Facebook and send them a friend request there. Send them a DM. Doesn't matter whether they've accepted or not. Just send a voice note there saying, hey name, this is Hassam here. Just letting you know that I got your call for HRA Acquisition for X date and X time. I'll be taking care of you through these next steps. So if you have anything, don't hesitate to let me know, right? Just a voice note saying this. Obviously you need to sound a little bit energetic and upbeat and excited, just like this video here. Right? Okay. So, and then you need to find their company page on Facebook and like it. Find their Instagram company page and follow it and like it, like a few recent posts. Right? Note, batch this to happen at the end of the day for efficiency. Okay, so every single appointment that you booked, you just like do this stuff at the end of the day for every single appointment. Right? Unless you have a same day schedule. So like if someone's booked for the same day, you have to do it at the time they booked, right, before the call, right? So yeah, that's the omni-channel thing. But another thing I want to discuss is you need to call them before the appointment as well. So the night before, you call them and you use this script. Hey name, this is Hassan from HRA Acquisition. Just briefly spoke the other day about us getting you offer, and obviously here you'd put your agency name, your name, and here you'd put your offer. So yeah, and then you just say, just confirming we're good to go tomorrow at X time to quickly go over our process. Just ask this, and you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm good to go. And then obviously you just be like, okay, no worries, man, I'll see you there then, end the call there, essentially, right? So this is the script you'd use, okay? If there is no answer to the call, send them a quick text on WhatsApp and email. Okay, so this is the text you send. Hey name, I was just trying to call you just to confirm that we're good to go tomorrow at X time to quickly go over our process, right? Pretty simple, just copy this and text them that. And then email. Reply to the same email you sent to confirm their booking. So obviously you're sending emails when the call is confirmed, right? So when they book, they receive a email confirming the call, right? So you just reply to that. So you just be like, hey name, this is Hassam here from HRA Acquisition. Obviously you put your name here and your agency name and your name here. We just briefly spoke the other day about us getting you offer. So here you'd put your offer. Let me just make this better for you guys. Offer. And then you say, just confirming we're good to go tomorrow at X time to quickly go over the process, right? Pretty straightforward. You're just like saying the same thing in the email and the text, right? You can copy these from here, okay? And then this is the night before, and on the day of the appointment, you call them again. If they have confirmed the night before, you do not call them. Leave them alone. If they have not, then we need to like drop them another call in the morning, or a few hours before the sales call. You can use this the script shown before. If they don't respond, double dial them and then SMS and email them again. So do the same again and use the same script when they pick up, okay? Pretty straightforward. Now let's discuss nurturing emails, okay? Because nurturing emails are very important and they help you like close more deals as well, because like if they show up and they're nurtured, they're more likely to close, right? This is something that we have found, so I'm just going to share this with you so you can do it as well, right? So these are just these are things that you can do on top of everything that we discussed, okay? This is just like an extra sort of layer that gets you easier prospects when you are on a call, right? These are a series of emails that you send to them in between the call being booked and the day of the call, right? So when they book a call and the call, in between this, you're sending them these emails, obviously, right? So the limit to these is about 1 to 2 per day, okay? So not more than 1 to 2 per day, because it gets very annoying if you just keep sending them more than 2 emails per day, right? In these emails, all you're trying to do is share results that you have gotten, show them how your product will help them specifically, and why the call is going to be acting as a staircase to them solving their problem to get to their goal. So this is what the call is, right? It's going to get them to their desired situation. So you need to like sell them that. You need to be like, oh, you're here struggling and stuff. What this is going to do is this is going to get you to your desired situation, just like it has done to X, Y, and Z person. X, Y, and Z made X, Y, and Z dollars, and we're going to help you do the same. And on the call, we're going to discuss exactly how we're going to be able to do that, and if even we can help you, right? Now, look to automate these with the calendar software that you're using, like Calendly. Like obviously you can send emails through the software that you're using. Like whenever you book a call, there's a workflow that goes through and you can set it up, right? It's fairly straightforward. So those are the nurturing emails. Now it might seem a little bit extreme to some of you, but to get extreme results, you have to do extreme stuff, right? All of you might agree to that. Definitely will agree to that, right? You can't do normal people stuff and expect extreme results, right? I mean, you've been doing that, right? So after you have implemented all of these, there is no way that you don't have a show up rate of 80%. Like literally no way. You're doing everything you can to make them show up, okay? There is no way you don't have an 80% show up rate. If by chance you're doing all of this and you still don't have a good show up rate, then it's not the show up system problem, it's an offer problem, okay? You're just not positioning your product correctly to them, so it's going to be an uphill battle from there. So you just, if you do all of this and you still have less than 80%, like it's pretty apparent that it's an offer problem, or like you're not positioning it correctly, or like the marketing is off. Okay, so I would fix that instead of the show up system. Okay, now you're just not like positioning the offer correctly, so I would just fix that, as I said. But if you install this specific system in your business, you will increase your show up rate. Like there is no other way around it. You can obviously get a setter to do it for you. Like you don't have to be like sending these texts and calling people every day. Initially you have to, right? You have no option. But like later on, obviously you can get. What we do is like we get sales reps to do all of this here, and we get a setter to do this stuff here. Okay, fairly straightforward. So yeah, that's that, and these are obviously automated, so you're good to go with that. And yeah, that's the video. If you are looking to get more appointments with your agency or coaching business specifically, there's a link in the description that will help you do that. Full transparency, it's going to take you to a sales funnel where I will try and sell you something. So if you don't feel like being sold to today, you don't have to click it. You're good to go. You just watch these videos, get value, improve your systems, and go from there. We're still good. But yeah, that's it from me. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate if you liked it and subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.